You know why you're here. Talk to us about your signature shoe. When you're growing up in South Carolina as a kid, I know you purchased probably the Jordans or maybe the Kobe's, maybe even the LeBrons. Did you ever think a small kid from Spartanburg, South Carolina would have his own shoe and people would be wearing the Zion Williamson?
Uh, nah, I never thought I would have it. Growing up in a small town called Florence, South Carolina.
Oh, you from Florence?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. So you grew up in Florence, you moved to Spartanburg.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. Okay.
Growing up there, it's one thing as a kid, I said it just to say one day I'm gonna have my own sneaker, but
Right.
as you get older, you see that it's tough to get your own sneaker.
Right.
Cards have to fall right. You have to be in the right situation, and a brand has to be willing to say, "We're going to give you a shoe."
Right.
So when Jordan Brand that day they came to me and said, "We want to give you a signature," it was you can't make stuff up like that. Like it's just thank you for the opportunity.
A little bit about the shoe. You're a big superhero fan. The tongue is kind of like, I guess it's maybe like a cape. You have your the ZW, you have your initials on the shoe. They can't see this, but explain. You have like your mom, your stepdad, your brothers. You have a lot of things going on the bottom of the shoe. Tell the people at home a little bit about the shoe.
Well, like you said, the superhero theme tongue. I don't know if I'm really allowed to say the superhero's name, but the tongue is like when I was young, I remember when I used to tie my shoes, for some reason my favorite part was always kind of like pulling the tongue.
Pulling the tongue up. Okay.
So I've kind of made it a emphasis on, I want my tongue to be something like different. So it looks like it has armor on it.
Right.
And on the side, I told Jordan Brand that when somebody walks in the store, I want them to be like, yeah, that's Z's shoe. And I
Right.
feel like that's what the Z right here represents.
Right.
And then on the bottom of the shoe, I have my family's names.
Right.
Sharonda, Coach, Noah, Tyreek. But then also I have Spartanburg, Jonathan, yep, Flowtown, and Durham.
Okay.
Now
so that's Florence, that's Spartanburg, that's Durham, where you play college ball.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You also have something on the side, one of these sides here. I think you got Shock the World, right?
Yes, sir. Shock the World and Let's Dance.
Okay. So when it says, okay, Zion, we want to give you a signature shoe. Now, obviously, you got to make it Zion proof. There are going to be no blowouts, right? So when you make a sudden move, you elevate, you straight.
No blowouts, no blowouts.
So when you're sitting down with the design team to design your shoe, did you know exactly what you wanted, or did they kind of guide you and says, okay, Zion, what do you think about this? And you say, yeah, I kind of like that, but I kind of want to go more in this direction. So how did you design this shoe? Because it's for someone your size, this shoe is really light.
All right. I guess I'll take it back to when it started.
Okay.
Rookie year, was in New York, and when I was unveiling the Jordan 34, and I was in this hotel suite with me, my family, and a bunch of Jordan Brand people. And
okay,
they put this recorder on. I said, all right, Z, we're about to start recording, so be prepared.
Okay.
They might have asked 100+ questions. Some of them about basketball, some of them not about basketball.
Right.
Some about what's going on in the world, some about superheroes.
Right.
And after I left, I was like, why did they ask all that?
Right.
Somehow they took everything I said and they put it into like 3 different like types of shoes and mock-ups, yeah. And I remember when I saw the one that had the Z on the side, like it really wasn't no hesitation. I said, let's go with that one. Let's start with that one.
Okay, we start with that. Okay, now we got a mold.
And then, like you said, no blowouts. And you said it feels very light, but I feel like I generate a lot of force.
You do generate a lot of force.
but I also like to make a lot of cuts and slashes. So what they did was the engineering team, they made the back locked down like support.
Right. Okay.
While the front has a lot of lightweight materials that allows me to still make my cuts and all those quick twitch movements.
Right. I'm looking at this. This like feels like mesh. It's not a leather. It's not a, like we would normally see in the typical shoe. Was that by design? Did you want something like, it seems durable, but it's very light. It's lighter than leather.
It's one of those things where I kind of let the engineering team like do that part, like the small details in the material.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But we came together and we were like, we think this one will look the best. So here we are with it.
So, when I was growing up, everybody wanted to be like Mike and says, okay, if I get the Jordan brand, if I get these Jordans, I'm gonna be able to elevate. So when kids get these Z's, they're gonna be able to elevate like Zion.
Yeah, if they eat good, they might.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we always do something before two something.